set to go now on 1st and 10. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Tight end on the move left. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and a yard. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things different. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Drive a start on the ground. This defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll stick with him again. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A tight end in motion now. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, L.A.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Pistol here for Herbert. And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the... They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They put Adams in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Tight end going in motion here. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. They run with Warren. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And good work there by the defense. They stop him at the 9 to force 4th down. His kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Now he'll air one out, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
14 yards on that pass play there, and the Chargers have the 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. It is 3rd and 10. Herbert to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught by Bowers. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Back to throw. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Third down and 9. Slot man in motion left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 1. It's 7-6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Tight end motioning left. Ooh. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, Herbert. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
Williams in motion. Herbert to throw on second down. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing, Herbert. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Chargers. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 14-6 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll throw out of the gun. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. One final throw before the break. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time. Still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have 3rd down coming up.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run it here with Warren. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up to the 45.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Receiver in motion, going right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. Good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And third down coming up. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
On second down, they run the counter. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Throwing now is Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Now a give on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Putting the tight end in motion. A run on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll run.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that. Now right on the heels of the pick 6. He is intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with, Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll look to throw here on first down. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll send their tight end left. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He'll look to throw. They drop this down to Warren. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. They put Adams in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. It's second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
They put Adams in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
he'll get about 5. Up the middle they go. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
First down and more. He's inside the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll go with a counter on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Handoff here, up the middle. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.